Hello, good morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss forensic photography of hit and run cases. Forensic photography is basically a visual documentation of all the evidence found at crime scene for the purpose of law enforcement. And the photographs are imperative in court hearing trials as it provides the judge as well as juries with a permanent visual records of the scene and evidences. So in layman language we can say forensic photography means a photograph from camera to the court. Now, what is hit and run accidents? In simple words, hit and run accidents can be described as a case where an individual hits other vehicle while driving and flew away from the spot. As per the NCRB records in 2020, 41,196 are registered in case of hit and run accidents. In 2019, 7,504 cases are registered, and in 2018, 47,028 cases are registered. Now, what are the main cause of accident and crashes? Some are listed here as overspeeding, drunken driving, distraction to driver, red light jumping, avoid safety gears like seat belts, helmets, and it may be intentionally, which may leads to the crime. From this figure, we can understand that the main accident cause is distraction of inattentions and followed by the speed of carelessness driving, then weather conditions, then stumping and stop signs on the red signal, basically violation of traffic rules, then temporary obstacles like animal and any other obstacle, then fatigue, then problem with the vehicle, and then 2% is impairment. Now, report by National Crime Record Bureau, that is NCRB. From this, we can say that 37 deaths per 100 crashes means, and from this number of accidents in lake, we can say that in year 2020, the number of deaths are less than the previous years. This may be due to the lockdown, but number of death per 100 accidents is maximum. Now from this slide we can understand which type of vehicle are maximum engaged in the accidents. From this, car, taxis, vans and LMV means large motor vehicles are mostly engaged in accidents, and while the non other motor vehicles are less engaged. The perfect 36 photographs of any road crash or accident. By this diagram we can understand the perfect photographs. These show the position of camera, and this is the main accident area. Now, equipment needed for forensic photography. It may include personal protective equipment, photo video camera, photography forensic kit, memory card for digital camera, camera cleaning supplies, flashlights, tripod stand for clear photographs, and the measuring tape to take the dimensions of the crime scene as well as evidences. Now, out of 36, up to 4 images are captured just to set the stages. In this, we take photographs from at least 4 positions that allow you to include all cars or vehicles, marks, position and relationship. If a car is close to a lamp pole, be sure to include the pole. This is just for the reference. And when there are 2 vehicles, make sure include both the vehicles and relationship between them. And the next 4 images are for to cover the angles, assuming there is an intersection involved, There might not be, sometimes, because every crime scene is a unique crime scene. In that case, take photographs to show where all the vehicles were coming from and what the relevant drivers would or could have seen. Remember, there might be stop streets, yard signs, or the traffic involves. In this, the visibility and the placement of regularity signs and system can form vital evidence in the court. And the next 16 photographs are to show capture the damage. Start by photographing each vehicle from the four corners in such a way that the whole vehicle is visible in the all shots. Also include the area of sites where there is no damage. This could be vital evidence later in case of insurance and some misleading to the investigations. And the next four images are captured are used to capture marks and debris. If there are skid marks, yoke marks, scuff marks, gauze mark, or even just piece of vehicle lying around, then just photograph them. Photographs them in a way that show the side from which they started in the direction the vehicle skid. Curved skull marks leaves characteristic tire marks. These marks are curved and have a pattern of diagonal striation across them. And then next four images to show the position of bodies. The ideal would be the photograph the final resting position of an victim or bodies that were stuck or that fell out of the vehicle. But be sure to get a vehicle road ornament like poles, street lights in on the same photograph to show where the body or the victim was lying or found. Even after a victim is removed, there might be telltale signs like pools of blood, medical consumables, bandages, patches, swabs, and even needles to show where the victim received primary care. Next, four images for the safety system. Photograph the front interior of all the vehicles. You should be able to show the airbags were fitted or not, that they developed or not, whether they are full of blood or not, and anything else. Photograph is such a way that you can also show seat belts where it is obviously that they were worn. Take a photo of interior of vehicles if possible, odometer, radar detector, headsets, car bottles, cell phones, and any other things present inside the vehicle. Now, in conclusion, evidentiary material from the hit and run cases must be photographed are the vehicle, its type, direction, position, track marks like tire impressions of four vehicles which are found either at sharp turn or where the vehicle have been reversed, skid marks, drag marks, loaded material, broken and damaged part of the vehicle, glass pieces, grease and lubricants, paint chips, dust, dirt or other debris, and personal and vehicular articles and the interior of the vehicle. These are the references I use. Thank you.